Well, well, tomioka-san, what an irony of fate. Of all the Hashira, Oyakata-sama chose the two of us for this long stroll in the mountains. Don't you find it amusing?
Huh?
It is a mission. Personal preferences are of no consequence.
There it is, that cold tone again. Don't you think that when two people have been trekking through a snowy forest for 5 hours, they could discuss something more interesting than the silence of the trees?
We need to conserve our strength. Rumor has it the demon in this village is quite powerful.
Oh, I'm sure your strength is enough for 10 men, considering how energetically you ran away from me all last week at headquarters. Why are you so afraid to be alone with me?
I wasn't running. I was busy.
Busy staring at the corners of your room? How lovely. But now you have nowhere to go. Just you, me, and this endless snow. Don't you realize it's the perfect time for sincerity?
Huh?
Sincerity interferes with concentration.
You are so boring. But look at it this way. If we both perish on this mission, your last memory will be of how you ignored my attempts at conversation. Is that really what you want?
We won't perish. Your mastery of poisons is too great, and my blade is sharp.
Such dry calculation, and here I thought you might say something like, "I won't let you die, Shinobu." But I suppose getting a drop of warmth from the water Hashira is harder than finding a demon in the daylight.
I won't let you. That goes without saying. We are comrades.
Comrades, what a dry word. You know, in the villages we passed, people looked at us and whispered. They thought we were a young couple on a pilgrimage.
Let them think what they want. Their opinions do not affect the outcome of the battle.
And what if we pretended, just for fun? If we're asked in the next village who we are, I'll say you're my very uncommunicative husband who's been struck speechless with joy by my side.
Kocho, stop. This is pointless.
Why always so serious? Look, your ears are turning red. Is it the cold or is it my words?
The wind has picked up.
Of course, the wind. You always blame the weather for your reactions. Oh, look, there's a hut ahead. It looks like the blizzard is starting for real. We'll have to take shelter there.
We need to keep going. We're almost there.
And freeze to death before we even reach the demon? Very clever. Even a water Hashira needs warmth, Giyu. Come on, it's not up for debate. Oh, it's so cramped in here, and the fireplace is so old. You'll have to help me start a fire if you don't want me to turn into a frozen butterfly statue.
Huh?
I'll handle the word. Stay here.
I'm not going anywhere. There's barely enough room for 2. If you sit there and I sit here, we'll still be brushing shoulders. Does that frighten you?
No, it is simply physical proximity in a limited space.
You sound like an anatomy textbook. Just sit down. The fire is going. You know, in settings like this, people usually tell each other secrets.
I have no secrets.
A lie. Everyone has them. For example, why do you always pick the furthest seat at the meetings? Do you really find us all that unpleasant?
I don't find you unpleasant. I'm just not like you. I don't deserve to stand beside you.
Those thoughts again. You're still carrying that burden, aren't you? Even now, when we're alone, you're building this wall around yourself.
Huh?
It's not a wall. It's reality.
Your reality is very lonely, Giyu. But tonight I won't let you hide in it. Move closer. You're cold. I can feel you shivering.
I'm not cold.
Stop lying. You're freezing. Come here. I don't bite, unless you're a demon.
Is this better?
Almost. Put your head on my shoulder. Come on, don't be stubborn. We need to preserve body heat. It's basic survival. You learned that in your first year of training.
That rule applies in extreme cases.
Consider this an extreme case for me. My hands are completely frozen. Take them in yours.
Kocho, this is strange.
What's strange is how you resist comfort. Your hands are so large and warm despite your icy demeanor. See, you have a fire inside you, Giyu. You're just afraid it will burn someone.
I tend to hurt those I care about. Death always follows me.
Then you're lucky I work with poisons. I'm immune to many things, even to your curse of loneliness. You know I won't leave unless you drive me away, right?
I don't want to drive you away.
Oh, that's progress. Say it again.
I said I don't want you to leave.
See, that wasn't so painful to admit. Now look at me. The blizzard is roaring outside, but here it's just us. If we never left this hut, what would you do?
I would find a way to get food so you wouldn't starve.
You are incorrigible. I ask about feelings and you talk about provisions. Do you really think a woman in this moment wants to talk about food?
Food is necessary for life.
Fine, I'll give you that. But what if I said I don't need food? I need to know what you feel when I press against you like this.
I feel restless and a silence. A very strange silence I've never felt before.
That silence is called peace, Giyu. You don't have to fight when you're with me. You don't have to prove you're worthy. You just are.
That scares me more than any demon. When I'm not fighting, I don't know who I am.
You are Giyu Tomioka, a man who loves salmon with radish, who wears a haori in memory of his loved ones, and who is currently warming my hands. That is enough.
You always make it sound so easy. Your smile, it hides a lot of pain too, doesn't it?
You noticed?
It's hard not to when you tell it to everyone else so often. Your anger, it's like glowing embers beneath the snow.
Well, well. The water Hashira turns out to be perceptive. Yes, I'm angry. I'm angry at the world, at the demons, at my own weakness. But right now, in this hut, my anger is fading.
Why?
Because you're so heavy and silent. You take up all the space in my thoughts, leaving no room for rage. You're like an anchor, Giyu.
Anchors drag things to the bottom.
No, they keep the ship steady during a storm. Don't mix up the definitions.
Shinobu, your face is so close. I see the fire reflected in your eyes.
And what else do you see? Only fire?
I see that you are tired of smiling. You can stop now, at least for a moment. No one will see.
Like this? Are you satisfied? Now I look like an ordinary, exhausted girl.
Now you look real, and you are even more beautiful that way.
Huh? Did you just compliment me? No pressure, no threat of poison?
I was simply stating a fact.
My God, Giyu, you have a way of striking right at the heart when you don't even plan to. Your bluntness is your most dangerous weapon.
Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you.
No, don't apologize. I like it.
I like that on this mission I'm getting to know the real you, the one who doesn't hide behind a mask of being unworthy.
The blizzard is subsiding. We'll have to leave soon.
You always ruin the moment with your sense of duty. 5 more minutes. Just 5 minutes of silence before we become slayers again.
Fine. 5 minutes.
Giyu, if we survive this mission, will you come to my estate? Not as a patient, but just for tea.
I'll come if you promise not to slip anything into my cup.
No guarantees, but I'll try my best to restrain myself.
Then I will come.
You know, Oyakata-sama is very wise. I think he knew we both needed this mission alone, to finally hear each other over the noise of battle.
What?
Perhaps he sees what we do not.
And what did he see in us, do you think?
2 people who have been alone for far too long.
Exactly. But now we aren't alone, at least for tonight. Let's go, Tomioka-san. The demon won't kill itself, but remember, after the mission, you are my guest.
Huh?
I remember.
And don't forget to wear this expression on your face when we leave. Being sincere suits you.
I'll try, but I don't promise it will be easy in front of the others.
That's okay, as long as I saw it. Let's go, my grumpy partner. We have work to do.
Let's go, Shinobu. Be safe in the fight.
Only if you promise the same. We have an appointment for tea, remember?
I remember. I don't break promises.
Splendid. Into the snow we go. But you're leading the way. Your legs are longer.
As you wish.
My, as you wish. It seems this mission really did change the rules of the game.
Did you say something?
Nothing. Just noticing that the snow is exceptionally beautiful today. Almost as beautiful as you, when you're not talking about being unworthy.
Kocho.
All right, I'm quiet. Let's run, or the demon will die of old age before we get there.